Oh my God, you got something for me today?
I do.
You got me a package?
I have a package for you.
What else? Okay, I see it.
What else?
You got any more packages?
That's all, baby.
Okay, at least it ain't no bill. I'll take it. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
Y'all give my mailman a friend a hand. Ow! Ow! Okay. I asked y'all to share your good news, and y'all deliver, baby. Today's Happy Mail is from Cleopatra in Houston, Texas. Let's read. I love that name. All right. Here we go. Dear Jennifer, I am writing to tell you about my 7-year-old daughter, Marley. She absolutely loves you. Every morning she motivates herself for school by listening to your song, and I am telling you, I am not going. Marley is always driven to learn, and as a mom, I am so proud of that. We love to watch your show together. It inspires us, and it bonds us closer together. So thank you for helping to create our happy place. I love that. Oh, I love that, Cleopatra. Thank you so much for that. And I love reading from another proud mama. Marley, you better keep up that good work. Like my mama used to say, if you work hard, you should play hard. So, since, you know, you're working so hard, I think you should play hard too. So I am sending you a $125 Toys R Us gift certificate. And you play all day long if you want to. You see, check this out. Okay. Now, if y'all want to write me some happy mail, you please do so. Go to our website and send it on over. Can y'all do that for me? Okay. That's what we gonna do. You wanna come and get it? Because it's time to have a good time. Y'all ready to get this show started? Yeah! All right. She won a Golden Globe Award for her amazing work on the hit show Jane the Virgin. Now she stars in the new series Not Dead Yet. Please welcome the wonderful Gina Rodriguez. Come on out.
Exciting
I
to
am
be
so
here.
happy to have you here. Welcome to the happy place.
I can feel it.
Do you feel the energy
Yes,
in the love?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Oh my goodness. And then I hear you got this is the perfect place to celebrate because you have a 40th milestone birthday coming up.
I do. Yes. I do.
Oh my goodness.
I do. I'm very excited about it because I feel like I have a baby boy. He just turned 1. Thank you so much.
Aww.
And I feel like, oh, there he is. Oh, my baby, I love you. I'm gonna start leaking. Listen, all the mamas get that, right?
I love that.
I feel like I'm coming into a really incredible chapter of my life. Like, I definitely didn't think I was gonna love motherhood as much as I do. And obviously I knew I would love motherhood, but I feel like there was so much of me that was afraid of becoming a mom. Like, would I lose myself or career or, it's all I wanna do.
Right.
I just wanna be with him all the time. I miss him right this second. And so I'm very excited because 40 is just a number. I feel like I'm still 22.
Yes.
I still
it's
see
about
the same
to fill
person.
in.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so wild.
And then now you have a baby to share.
Yeah, I do. Oh,
That's
God.
beautiful. Congratulations. So are you the kind of mom that just like blow up? Oh my God, he is so adorable.
Stop it. Look at
Oh.
those arms. Don't you want to eat them?
Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, look, let me tell you now, enjoy it while you can. My son is just backstage and he up here now. And everybody like, oh, we thought he was still little. It goes so fast. Embrace it. We don't understand that when we are in the middle of that phase. We think we have a forever. But then once they get to like 12 and 13, it's like, who is this man? And where are these kids coming from? So embrace it, because that's just a fun phase right there. Like, okay, so for me as a mom, back then, it's like, okay, you want to throw everything at them. Like I took my kids to Disney World, couldn't ride no rides.
Yeah, yes,
Well, they
yes.
just want. Are you that type of mom where you want to do everything and throw the big parties and all of that stuff right now?
Oh, yes, yes. I go hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is my one. I'm gonna, and it might be my only one.
Okay.
So I think so. I think maybe this is it. And I come from a really big family, so to have just one is, everybody's super surprised by that. But because of that, I'm just, I mean, his first birthday was like his first wedding. Do you know? I was like, here we go. Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
you made leads, okay.
I'm like, this is, we're gonna really do it up. It was raining. It was like the worst day of February. And so I got wedding tents to make sure he had his outdoor soft play. And there was like 100 people. Everybody that has helped me on my journey was there.
It's a celebration for everyone.
It was a celebration for that's how I felt. Felt like I was saying thank you to all the people that helped me raise him thus far. Saying thank you to the fact that, okay, now how is it that you could feel tears rising in your body? That that week of his life, a year prior, was the scariest week of my life. Because he was in the NICU. And it was just a celebration that we were there.
Right.
We were there a year later, and he was with us, and he's healthy, and he's vibrant, and he's just wonderful. So I was like, I have to celebrate this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look how precious he is.
He's so little. He's so much bigger now.
Oh my, see how quick it goes? Even you
fast.
just said that just looking at it, right?
I know, it's wild. Wow. It's so wild.
You have a whole little person. And then you said you were gonna have birth at home originally, but you had difficulties. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like the saying, you tell God, you wanna make God laugh, you tell him your plans. And that was exactly it. I just thought I was gonna give birth in my tub with rose
Somebody
petals.
said, right.
Yeah, rose petals and beautiful music playing. And we had no music, it was completely silent. I did 13 hours at the house, got to 10 centimeters, dislocated my hip. Women are crazy. It's back in. It's like everything's back together somehow, some way. And then we had to go to the hospital. And then it was 5 more hours of pushing. And then he lost oxygen in the pushing fate. I'm not a doctor, y'all. I'm an actor. I haven't even played one on TV, so I can't even pretend words.
But you're a mama.
But I'm a mama, yeah. And he came out and he had to go through this incredible experience. I give my life to all the doctors and the nurses at Cedars-Sinai, all the NICU nurses. I mean, yes.
Now you have your blessing.
It was such a blessing. It was such a blessing. And it was wild because I had met an incredible woman who I had spoken to before going into labor. She is very intuitive. She speaks to your ancestors, and she, if for anybody who lives by that journey, and she had told me, she was like, wow, there's a lot of angels around you. There's warriors at your hip. Odd, right? That one of my hips went out. Warriors at your hip, and there's 2 more at the base of your feet, and and your grandmother's with you. Oh, I'm getting chills.
I'm getting chills.
Yeah,
listening.
your grandmother's with you, and your great grandmother, and all the women are just crowding around you that have moved on, and you're just covered in angels. You're covered in angels, and I thought, oh, okay, then that means this is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
I got this. I'm covered in angels, and then by the 5th day in the NICU, I was like, oh, here are all the angels. Wow. Here they are. They're you told me I was covered because there were so many.
They were there.
That helped me through that experience.
Through the birth. Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I was
is
covered in angels.
Chilling.
That was wild.
God always got somebody to pull you through. That is for sure. Wow.
Yeah, wild.
Yes.
I didn't even know we were gonna go here this quickly. I thought we were yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was a pretty special experience. So we raged on his birthday. I was like, we are going all out. We are gonna just thank everyone and everything.
They say it takes a village.
It does.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
Will you stick around?
Yes,
All
please.
right.
Yes.
More with Gina in a few. We'll be right back. We're back with Gina Rodriguez. Okay, so you executive produce and star in Not Dead Yet. Season 2, it just premiered. Now your character can see the dead people.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It's actually so beautiful the way they crafted this show, because it is this woman that is going through life on one path, and she thinks everything is, exactly the way she wants it to be, and then the rug gets pulled underneath her, and she's kind of got to reinvigorate her journey, and it goes on a different path. And the idea of not being married yet, not having children yet, not being there yet, not being whatever successful, fill in the blank, not being that yet. And I think that we live in a culture where it's you got to be this by this time and this by this time. And the truth is like I said, life has its way of throwing you off course. So she's an obituary writer, and the people that she writes about, they come back to teach her lessons in life. She is failing and makes mistakes, and they remind her, I guess, essentially what they wish they had done while they were here. And I think about how much I would love, I guess at times, for my grandma to come back and just be like, oh, wait, maybe don't do this with your son, or maybe do, you know, it's like just to have that opportunity. Oh, there's my grandma. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna
Oh.
And so,
Have your moment. I understand, because I love my grandma too. Yes.
did they tell you to put these out for me?
No, but I
Those
understand.
parties real.
I love my grandma too.
Yeah, she's just the greatest. I'll take
They're
one
so
of these.
special, right?
Yes, she's the absolute best, and she's still here with me. But
That's a
it's
blessing.
just such a fun show because it's funny and it's light, but at the same time it's meaningful, and it makes you reflect on the things that you wish you had known. And since you're here, you can still like work at it. You can still do it. You can still implement it. You can still try. You know, you can still go for it.
Beautiful message.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that.
fun. It's very fun.
Okay, so listen, I went ghost hunting last season. Yeah, people do that as a hobby. So, and I don't know if I'll do it again. But do you have any like regular hobbies? What's some of your hobbies?
Besides chasing my son now, full-time hobby, I love to salsa dance. I was a salsa dancer growing up.
Really?
Oh, we got salsa dancers in the audience.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I'm a big fan of salsa dancing.
You know, Gina, I love to try. Will you teach
Oh,
me a little
done.
bit of salsa?
Let's go, but we
You
need a
gonna
little bit
teach
more
me?
room.
Okay, no, we can
Yes.
take all of them over there.
Let's take all of
Okay,
them.
I got my
Yes.
good shoes on.
You got, oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try.
Come on.
Teach me a thing or two.
Oh, what?
What we got? What I gotta do? Okay, what I gotta do?
It's real easy, real quick. This
Okay.
is a fast song. We're gonna go back, together, front, together.
So, back, together.
Just bring your one foot back, come to the center, one foot forward, to the center. Oh, you got this. Boom, boom. Hey!
I got it!
Oh, you got it!
Wow, hold on, let me get it again.
Back, together, front, together. Oh, yes. And you add a little hip in there. Bang, 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 bang. Everybody, why are we all dancing?
I got it, Gina.
Oh, yes, and you can go anywhere you want. Little shake and shake.
Together, front, together.
Yep, back, together, front,
together.
and back, together.
I
front,
got it,
together.
Gina.
Yes, you do.
Oh my God, thank you so much for stopping that.
Yes.
You can't tell me nothing. Y'all better catch season 2 of Not Dead Yet on ABC. We'll be right back. Let me get it together. Back together, front together. As Women's History Month comes to an end, we are so excited to highlight our next guest. She is the first and only woman to ever climb the 7-second summits. From Park City, Utah, please welcome Jen Drummond to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Wow, I think you're like a superhero or something.
We all are superheroes.
Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, I want to be like you. Okay, so for those who aren't familiar with mountain climbing, what are the 7-second summits?
Yeah, they're the second highest point on each of the 7 continents. So for North America, we have Mount Logan. South America, we have Ojos del Salado. Mount Kenya for Africa. Dik Tau for Europe. K2 for Asia. Mount Townsend for Australia. And then Mount Tyree for Antarctica.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And you climbed.
I climbed them.
She climbed them, y'all. And this challenge started by your son?
Oh, friends, let me tell you. I was in a horrific car crash that luckily I walked away from. And yes.
Oh my God.
And so here I am trying to make the most of this life because we don't get to choose when we die, but we sure get to choose how we live. Right? So here I am. In 2020, I was turning 40. So like, I'm gonna climb a mountain for my 40th birthday. I was training for a mountain named Ama de Blanc. Well, 2020 happens, COVID happens, so I'm a homeschool teacher to 7 children. And one day, one of my little guys is struggling with his math homework. So I'm doing that parent pep talk that we do. We do hard things. You've got this, buddy. And he looks at me and he goes, if we do hard things, why are you climbing a mountain called I'm a Dumb Blonde instead of a real mountain like Mount Everest? Ama de Blanc, honeys, not I'm a Dumb Blonde, okay? So I took on the challenge of Everest, and my coach upped it to this 7-second summit quest because it would be a way to show women around the world that we are capable of whatever we set our hearts to.
Man, and did you do that? Oh my God. Okay, so tell us, what does it take to prepare for a climb?
Oh, it's a lot, right? Because it's not just the physical aspect, it's the mental aspect too. But on a weekly basis, I'd be dedicating about 20 hours a week to physical training, sometimes doing 6 hours back to back hiking so that my body was able to handle these crazy environments.
Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, wow, this blows my mind. And you're a mother of 7.
I am.
How do you balance? You see what I mean, superhero? How do you balance that in training and the climbing?
Right? So kids first,
Yes.
because they're gonna grow up, so I have to put them first, but then I also have to demonstrate how we balance lives and needs that we have ourselves. So I was that mom at a soccer practice with the 12-inch step, doing step-ups, cheering my son on to get that goal. I'm that mom that parks at the top of the parking ramp so that I can do the steps all the way up and down just to get those little pieces here and there that actually add up to quite a bit.
Getting it in where you can, like we all do, right? Yes. Make it work. People say, how you figure it out? You figure it out and you get it done. Okay, so take us through like the climbs. How's the climbing? What's that like?
Okay, so friends, I had no idea. I had a fear of heights until I got to Mount Everest.
She had a fear of heights.
Yes. So here I am at Everest, and we get to one of those ladders. And these ladders bridge the gap between these huge crevasses. And I go to step on the ladder, and it starts going up in the air on the other side. They are not OSHA approved. Okay, these things are tied together and all these pieces. So I go to this ladder, and I'm looking at a photo of my kids, trying to connect to them. I have essential oils because I want to smell that orange and bring me to Florida instead of this crazy environment. I have a pep song playing, and it's still not working. And finally, I realized the only thing that's going to get me across this ladder is if I take a safe step. So I just repeated that over and over and did it. Safe step, safe step, safe step. And when we hit fear, we just have to break it into the next smallest step and take it, because that's what gets us across.
You're so inspirational. Oh my God. Whew. How did you choose the order of the mountains?
Yeah, you know, well, the universe kind of chose them for me as well, because I started climbing when COVID ended. So it was based on what countries opened and where we were allowed to safely travel. And then also mountains have certain climbing seasons. So you'll always see summits of Everest in May. You'll always see summits of Mount Tyree in January because that's summer in Antarctica. So a lot of it was based on what was going on climate-wise and then also what was available based on COVID.
What are some of the obstacles you faced?
I mean, everything, right? So
It has to
we
be.
had that fear. On one of the mountains, it was so cold, we had to turn around because they were afraid that we wouldn't be able to melt snow to turn it into water, which would rehydrate our food. So one mountain I had to turn around because of that. Another mountain when we were climbing, there was an avalanche that took out one of my team members,
Sorry to hear that.
which was horrible. And I had a choice to either continue to climb or to turn back around. I was like, friends, people over peaks. I'm going down to take care of my people. This peak will always be here. And that's a lesson I carry in everything I do, making sure that I'm showing up as a good person.
Yes. You're awesome. Will you stick around?
I'm sticking around.
This is so interesting. More with Jen when we return. We'll be right back. We are back with Jen Drummond, the first and only woman to climb the 7-second summit. Y'all give her a hand. Okay, and you documented all your experiences in your new book, BreakProof. How did you find time to do that?
Well, luckily for me, there's a lot of downtime on the mountains. So I spent time writing and documenting my story so that I could take everybody to those experiences, extract a lesson that they can apply to their own metaphorical mountain, and make sure they reach the summit.
And she's teaching us about life in the middle of it. That is awesome. Okay, well, looking back, do you have any aha moments from being on the mountain?
Yeah, you know, here's one of the things I learned. Being kind to myself makes me stronger.
Yes.
Yeah, you know? And then also just having a plan that allows you to make decisions. Is it bringing me closer to my goal or is it bringing farther from my goal? And then allowing that to adjust. because things happen and we still want to get there, but it might look a little different than what we originally set out to do. And then also understanding your team matters.
Right.
So I'm this little peanut. I couldn't bring other little peanuts on my team. I needed these big, strong people to be able to carry things that I couldn't carry. And just knowing who you are and celebrating your strengths and hiring out those weaknesses.
Yeah. Wow. So you learn a lot of things as you go and you take it with you in your life while you're climbing. Does it give you inner peace and you have time to like think and reflect at all when you're there, when you're climbing?
Yeah, you know, that's so beautiful to be out in those mountains and just remember how small we are. I mean, we all contribute to this world, but it's so much bigger than just you or I. And so when you're in those big environments, you just remember how precious life is and how important our pursuits are, because it makes more possible for all of us.
Come on, you better speak. I gotta say this and say it right. You conquered 7 mountains on 7 continents while raising 7 kids. What is next? Right?
One of the things we need to learn to do to be present in these moments is to celebrate what is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is my season of rest. This is my season to not be highlighted in climbing mountains. This is my season to show my family and those around me that we're not always on, that sometimes we need to recover and recharge our batteries, and that's just as beautiful as the other pursuits that we take on.
Oh my God, I will take that for myself. You are a gem. Will you come back again and see us?
I'm coming back.
You're
for sure.
awesome. To find out more about Jen and her new book, BreakProof, please visit our website. Make sure you get your copy. We'll be right back. All right, we back, y'all. So our next guest is an incredible chef. You may know her from Food Network's Baking Championships. She now stars in the Max Show, Chasing Flavor. Take a look.
Here I am in Turkey playing with ice cream. Stretching ice cream, having ice cream stretched to my height.
I was always told not to play with my food, but with dondurma, it just seems impolite not to.
A little ice cream for you.
Please welcome Emmy Award winner Carla Hall.
It's so great to see you.
It's good to see you too.
The last time I saw you, I think you were being honored by Glamour, the women of the year.
Yes.
Then I saw you on The Color Purple.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my God, yes.
Thank you for being there.
What?
It's so good to see you. What do we make here today?
So we're making shrimp and grits with fennel and lemon. Yes. We're gonna start in this pot. We're gonna add some water. I'm gonna get you involved. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay.
Finding
So,
my way around
okay.
the kitchen.
Add the water.
Put it in here.
Yep. Into the pot.
All of it?
Uh-huh. I hope it's measured. All right, and then we're gonna add a little bit of milk. We're starting everything
You
from
put milk
cold.
in grits?
Just a little bit.
I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so look at our little grits. We're gonna pour those in there.
I get to pour 'em?
You get to pour them.
Okay.
Okay, so you all see we're doing this from cold. We're doing it from cold because when it comes to a boil, all the grits are gonna start, they're gonna be creamy, right? And so we're gonna add a bay leaf.
We putting a leaf in there. Look at that.
It's a bay leaf, Jennifer. It's not just a leaf.
Okay.
You cannot go out to your maple tree and get anything
I'm
from
glad
there.
you told me that because I'll be getting it up.
You're like, we got some maple leaves in here.
Okay.
Okay, salt and a little bit of pepper. All
A
right.
little bit. I could. Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. We're gonna bring it to a boil. We're gonna keep an eye on them. We're gonna cover them, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Okay.
They're going to do what they're going to do. Now, how long they going to do what they're going to do? Like, if I want to make this.
Okay, so you're gonna bring them to a boil, then you're gonna let it simmer.
Okay.
So then you're gonna let it cook for at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then you're gonna taste it, right? And then you're gonna see if you don't.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
ready to taste it. All right.
Okay,
What's
so
happening
here,
next?
now we're gonna do some shrimp. We're gonna do the shrimp part of our dish, all right? So
All right.
I'm doing sort of like high heat because when the shrimp hits the pan, I want it to be like,
Ah.
yes.
So it's like it's making sounds. Like
Yes,
sound
exactly. You have to
Six.
cook with your
And then the
senses,
sound.
Jennifer. You know how you sing with your senses?
Yeah.
You're looking for the notes. Now you're gonna be involved like with your ear. Attune your ear to your food.
That may be my key to cooking. Okay.
So what I did, I tossed the shrimp in a little bit of oil and I put salt on there because when it goes in the pan, when I flip it over, I don't have to add more oil. When you add all that oil to the pan, it absorbs on one side. You flip it over, there's no oil. We just oil it all around. You gotta oil it all around. Okay, so put a shrimp in there. See what it says. Yeah. Okay, you hear that?
That's the sound we want.
Okay, why you throw it in there? It didn't do anything to you. Okay, place that shrimp in there.
So I placed it. My sister always say, "You're just so rough." Okay.
Yeah.
Was that graciously
That was
done?
yes.
Okay. What about another?
Just get them all
Let
in
me
there.
practice.
You're doing good. All right. See, yes.
Can I put more than one?
Yeah,
in
just
at
go
a
in all
time?
the time. Now, I just wanted you to do. Yeah.
You got. You a true
Yeah,
cook. You can
okay.
put your fingers in there. Ain't that advanced?
All right, so now what we're looking for is for the shrimp to turn pink. We put that one in first. We can probably flip it over and see if it's pink.
Flip it over.
Yes. So the shrimp are going to start to grab on. First they go in like this, and then when they cook, they come like this. If they're like, it's too overcooked. Okay. So look. So you see, yeah.
I look for signs and I listen for signs.
Yes. You're
All right.
cooking with your senses. You don't have to worry about what the recipe says. The recipe says 2 to 3 minutes. If it's burned in 1, what?
What? Right. Then don't you? I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to be involved. Like you hear the notes in your head. You see the cooking notes. This is great. Look at you. Jennifer is cooking.
Y'all hold on. Okay. Take them all out.
Yeah.
Bam.
So they're not totally cooked now. What we're going to do, we got them cooked mostly. And now we're going to start with the sauce. You are doing this.
Am I doing all right, y'all? Child,
Yeah,
this
look at
cooking got
you.
me going.
I know. Look at you.
I'm almost there.
I love it.
Wait, I want y'all to eat
I
something.
absolutely
Bam.
love it. And they have some flavor. There's some flavor in the brown.
Look at
All right. So now what we're going to do, we keep this in there because this is going to be part of our sauce. We're going to add in some oil. We're going to add in some fennel. Okay?
Fennel.
Okay, fennel. And then I'm going to add in a little more salt. Because salt is compliments. You know why that is?
Why?
Because if you don't use it, you ain't going to get no compliments.
I love that.
Okay, see all that stuff that was on the bottom of the pan is coming up on the fennel. We're going to add the
serious.
garlic. Okay.
Garlic?
Yes. We're going to add some cayenne.
Cayenne.
Oh, yeah.
You better sing it, does.
We're going to add some what?
What?
We're going to add some chili flakes.
Get that shit.
Why am I trying to sing around Jennifer
No, that's
Hudson?
all right. Because I'll be singing in the I want to taste something.
Doing this. Okay, we're cooking that. All right, we're going to add just some scallions.
Scallion.
Why is my hand in the pot? Okay, now we have here, instead of stock, we have fennel tea. Do you drink fennel tea for your voice or anything?
I've never had fennel tea.
Well, you're about to have it today.
Okay.
So instead of stock, because if you all don't have stock, one of the things that you might have is tea. So we've got some tea in here.
So if you don't have stock,
You can
whatever
use it.
that is, I can use tea?
Yeah, like broth. Like broth. You're like
Okay.
chicken stock, beef stock, pork stock, fish stock, chicken stock, beef
Chicken
stock, pork stock,
chicken stock,
chicken stock, beef stock,
Beef.
pork stock,
chicken.
chicken
See?
stock, huh,
It got a rhythm. Woo! Beep, stop.
huh. And now get the tomatoes in there.
Okay, can I just throw them in?
Yeah, throw them in
All
there.
right. Okay, there you go.
Okay, there you go. Wait, hold
Feed
on.
me something.
I've got some grits that are already cooked right
Come
here.
on, grits.
Okay,
Yes.
come on. All right,
Okay. She is a real cook. Oh my goodness.
all right.
Look at that.
So right here, the grits are. Come in on the pan. Where's the camera?
She
Where
said,
is it?
come
Okay.
in on the pan.
Yeah, there we go.
You see the grits,
There we go.
y'all?
They're the grits. They're the grits. Now, I just want you to come in here and taste them right now. If they need some seasoning, then we can add those right now.
Okay.
If they need to be popped, we need to move them over there.
So the sensei uses my taste buds.
That's
now.
right. That's right. Do you taste the bay leaves?
I taste everything.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay.
It's
Do you
so there.
need any salt or anything?
No, it may need a shrimp though.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to fake it because this ain't really ready. Here, try this one.
She gonna have to fake it because it ain't really ready. Okay, I ain't gonna fake nothing. I'm finna eat this right on up. Y'all ain't want nothing, did you? Sorry. Oh my God, this is so good.
Is it?
Oh my God. You better cook. You want to get a plate more, Carla? We will be right back. You better work. Y'all, we're back with the fabulous Carla Hall. Okay. Listen, before we get back to cooking, both of us come from reality shows, and I
Yes.
always say nothing is just, which means like whatever opportunity you give me, I'm gonna make it work.
That's right.
What was that moment for you?
When I left Top Chef, and so many people were coming up to me saying, I wish you would have won. I'm like, but I did win. I won in life. I won in taking chances. I won in challenges. Because it's not about winning, and you know that.
Yep.
It's not about winning. It's about doing the hard thing so that the really hard things don't seem as hard.
Yep. You hear that? Yep. I used to say, if I can get through this, I can get through anything, and to keep pushing forward and utilizing that opportunity to get to the next.
That's what's up.
And now here we are.
Here we are. You got a show.
Give me, look at that,
girl.
And you over here cooking me down and dancing me down.
Okay.
What you got now? What we
All
cooking?
right, so now what I want to do, so on my show I did a whole episode of chicken pot pie. But I want to show you the way you can change chicken pot pie. So I'm doing mini buffalo chicken style pot pies, like minis. And so I'm using celery in there. I'm using, in the ground chicken or turkey, I'm using celery. I have in there some thyme and some chili flakes. And then in the crust, I put in celery seeds and black pepper. So it's going to flavor the crust. So you got to help do the crust.
Baby, I'm ready to do
Okay,
something.
so here I took my dough and I divided it into 1 ounce balls. We're gonna take the back of a wooden spoon. We're gonna now go inside and just make a little hole in there, just a little hole in your ball. That didn't come out right. Just, and now what we're gonna do is actually push out the sides of our crust, creating a cup in our muffin tin.
Wait, I gotta see that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna
So we gonna, yeah. Oh, okay.
just keep putting the gloves on. Sometimes that's just the hard part.
I got it.
Girl,
I
did it! Okay, look. Hey, look at this. Wait, look at this. Here, wait, what about this?
Look, oh my God, I did so awesome.
You did so
You see
good.
this?
You did
Yes.
so
My
great.
nails, so let me get the glove on.
So this is, I just want to show you how easy this is to do. And then we did our filling. So you have your filling?
Yes.
Okay. So then we're going to take a spoon of it. No. So you smell this, smell it. It should smell like,
smells really good.
like hot sauce.
I love spicy
celery, right? All right, so then we're going to put this in here, in the middle. Just a spoonful.
A spoonful?
Uh-huh.
Was that too much?
Okay, no, that's great. And then
Okay.
you're going to take one of these. That's the top, the lid.
Wait, my lid.
Yep.
Okay.
Put the lid on in there and just
my
press on.
goodness.
It's going to come together. Yep.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I did
You're
all
kind of
right.
heavy-handed with that, Jennifer.
Well, you know, I'm a little rough.
Jennifer, you're like, okay. You're like, this is kind of purple and I'm shook.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take your egg wash. And then we're going to just brush it on top. This is going to help it brown. So brush, brush, brush. Paint, 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 paint. Boop, boop, boop. Ba, 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 dee, dee, dee. Ah, 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 ooh, ooh.
See, there go the music.
Yeah.
Put it on all of them.
Okay, so then this, all of them. So then your oven is preheating. Do you see it? It's preheating at 375.
I'm doing this.
It's going to be an omelet. Do not.
Look, it's getting on there. It's all about taking the opportunity, like you said, and making it work. I got it, Carla. Hold on. Y'all believe in me. I told y'all I was gonna cook you something to eat. Be pissed. Okay. Look, it's
I
on
love
there.
it. Look, girl, work it. This is now going to be called my Jennifer omelet on top pot pies. It will work.
Thank you.
It will work. And I'm going to say it will work. And then we come back out.
Voila! Yay! This looks amazing.
Okay, here. You want to try it?
I get to taste it.
You get to taste
That
it.
I can do.
Okay.
This is excellent.
Well, one other thing I have for you, because in my research, I found out you like what chocolate chip cookies?
Listen, hold on. Hold the line. This is my favorite.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you got
Okay, okay. Thank you.
I do my research. I make those for you.
Thank you.
It is a parting gift. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. You're
You
such
are
a joy. You're amazing. Oh my goodness. Isn't she awesome? You make being in the kitchen a whole lot of fun, and the food is so good. Now, you know, I have to give you a gift, too. You know I couldn't have you come to the happy place without giving you a birthday gift. Yes! Got you some roller derby for your roller derby. Oh, my God! So you can stay us Jim, okay? And you got to come back and see us, okay?
Oh my God, I will, and I will be wearing my skates. And who knew that I was gonna match my skates?
Bam! We do our research too. Taste and Flavor is available on Max, and go to our website for more info on Carla's recipes. It's so good. We'll be be right back. I'm taking all these cookies home. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.